EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the team. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing again, Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. On the give, it is Monunga. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henderson into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 22 more yards. It's another Patriots.
To throw on first down is May. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Velus Jones. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup. Get a fresh set of downs.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Patriots 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. The Patriots out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on down.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's good for Patriots. First down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, it's Jones. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Khalil Mack in there to drop it that time. It's a loss of 7.
It's second down.
On second down, it's May. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He's still on his feet. And he's in! Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales.
Borregales on for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Pats move out on top, 14-0.
Bears nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
27 yards. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Williams to the air once more. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 7th and 8 at the 32-yard line.
May to throw on second down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
May now on first and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throw again is May. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Bears 3. Andy Borregales to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. Second and 10. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
A play fake. Now Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He He's inside the 25. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
Bears 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard run.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Williams. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play. And the Patriots
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New England.
Out of the gun, here's May. Back complete to Henderson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is May. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy.
Touchdown.
Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Williams. Exiting the pocket right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback's inconsistency and pull this game out?
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my guy. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand. Here's May to throw it on first down. And he finds Tyreek. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New England. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats add on to their already sizable lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What is it?
Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's third down and a few inches.
What is it?
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, 37, here's second and 4. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now May flushed to his right. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10.
Ready to run!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Crazy! Crazy!
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Crazy! What's that? Crazy!
Working out of the gun. It's May. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is May. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here goes throw. Good foot, nasty. Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Here's May. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have the Pats first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. He's got it at the 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Here's May again. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's a short one caught by Loveland. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches. At the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Vegas!
Throwing again, Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What is going on?
Williams to the air once more. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target.
2nd
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A run here with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
For a Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
To throw on first down is May. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long. Not only on the quarterback designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Patriots stretch things out even further. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken at the 5. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
11-yard line.
Take the snap and go down to a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll